Hello guys, welcome back to SportsCorner GH. My name is Adam. No long intro, quickly let's jump into it. According to Sadiq Adams, he has revealed that Togo has rejected Ghana's request to play their home game against Sudan in the ongoing 2025 AFCON qualifiers in Lomé. Togo is rejecting us. Wow. In this life, 4-1 has no friend, and Togo is really showing us Pepe. Now, according to Sadiq Adams, he says there are two reasons why Togo rejected the request. I'm going to show you that video later. Let's talk about some latest updates concerning the Black Star players. Mohammed Salisu today is going to be in action for Monaco in the UCL. And in fact, this is his UCL debut with Monaco, and they are going to play against Barcelona. Yes, the Barcelona we all know. And Mohammed Salisu has a few things to say. Let's check it out together.
Yeah, I think this will be my debut, in the Champions League, and it's an important game, for the team and for me as well. So we need to focus on the game. Yeah.
And Barcelona, you played them in the Gampa Trophy. Would you say that perhaps gives you some confidence playing them again?
Yeah, it wasn't an easy game, but we won. And you know how they play. You know how they have like good players up front. They're dangerous. So we just need to.
So guys, you have heard from Mohammed Salisu. He says it's ready, the team is ready. And a lot of you are saying it's going to be an easy game for Barcelona. Those of you taking Barcelona straight win, you see the way I'm laughing, you will cry. Listen to him. Monaco is not a small team. In the French Liga, they have only considered one goal so far. I don't think you people are watching the French Liga like that. In the French Liga, Monaco has not lost a game this season. They are very solid. Trust me, this game is not going to be easy. Let's not forget, even before the season started, Monaco faced off with Barcelona in this one Grandpa Trophy. Monaco beat Barcelona 3-1. You think it's a fluke? Oh yeah, we know Barcelona has form, but also Monaco also has form. Monaco is playing at home. The game is going to be competitive. I know Barcelona has an edge, but they still is going to be competitive. It's not going to be an easy game. And Mohamed Salisu making his debut in the UEFA Champions League, trust me, he's going to try to prove a point defensively because they are good. And we are all going to see how good Saki is. Trust me, see, it's not going to be an easy game. I believe it's going to be very interesting. And this one game, I'm really, really interested in watching. But then he's not the only Ghanaian playing today. Thomas-Asante is in action. Yes, Arsenal are going to play against Atalanta. See, Thomas-Asante is back. Thomas-Asante is playing very well. Very refreshing. Odegaard is not around, so I believe Thomas-Asante is going to play a more important role today in Arsenal's midfield. And I can't wait for that. Thomas-Asante balling. And you know how we do it. You know how we do it. I'll come here and hype the players when they perform well. If they don't perform well, I will also say it. But so guys, these are two games you really need to watch. If you can't watch both, go to DSTV Center. Normally they have two televisions there. You watch Week Accra, you watch Week Accra. So guys, that is it with our Ghanaian players playing in the UEFA Champions League. Next, let's talk about Brandon Thomas-Asante. Yesterday, I was in the car going home, and then one guy behind me shouted, "Jesus!" I was like, what is it? He was like, "Yasha Tottenham." I was like, "Hey." I was like, "Yeah." He says, "The Ghanaian player." I was like, I didn't even know Tottenham was playing yesterday. Only for me to go and check. Coventry was playing against Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. And the Coventry scored the first goal. That game actually ended in a 1-1 draw. Coventry scored the first goal. And it was Brandon Thomas-Asante who scored the goal, causing the one to shout like that. And I was like, I see a trap bet. Tottenham straight win. I was like, you see your life. You see your life. If the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, is supporting Tottenham, how do you expect Tottenham to be winning now? They are not, trusted. You can't trust Tottenham. One time they are performing very well, another time they are doing anything they like. But Brandon Thomas-Asante performing very well is what I'm interested in today's video. Because you see, he has played 3 games so far, scored 2 goals in the EFF of Coventry, which is really good for the player. His confidence because he just went to the club. And he's one player that most of us believe he is the next big thing when it comes to the striking position. And I hope Otuado and the technical team are looking at the way he's being deployed, looking at the way he scored that goal. Excellent. Perfect. Has a number 9. Not Otuado playing the player as a left winger, which is not right. Play the player as a number 9 and he will score goals for you. And I loved it. See, Brandon Thomas-Asante, he's one player that I'm really going to watch. I don't want championship, but then for his sake, I'm going to watch games Coventry are going to play. And I just want to see how he plays and what he will bring to the Black Stars. But guys, Brandon Thomas-Asante yesterday shook investors, and I'm happy about it because I did not stick bet yesterday. Now let's move away from that and talk about Joseph Pinto. Joseph Pinto has scored his 10th goal for LA Galaxy in the MLS. And I'm excited about it because if you are looking for one of the biggest supporters of Joseph Pinto, me. I really like Joseph Pinto and what he's all about. He's very positive in the way he plays. And he's one player, regardless of how the league is, he's going to perform. It's like we are not hyping him enough. If it was another player who was playing in the MLS and scoring goals, we would be shouted. But Joseph Pinto scoring his 10th goal. It's crazy. This is MLS. You are playing alongside Messi, Suarez, other players, but then you are scoring 10 goals. This is mad. And he's doing so well. See, I think Joseph Pinto, he's one player that Otto Addo needs to give the opportunity to, play, because the last time the Black Stars, gathered to play a football game, he did not play. He was ordered, but then did not play. Please, he's on form. Let's put that MLS thing aside and let the player play. It is very important because he's scoring goals. And he's not the only one doing well in the MLS. Osman Bukari gave an assist for Austin FC's draw in the MLS. So our two boys in the MLS, if they don't score a goal, they're giving an assist, which is good. But as usual, we don't watch the MLS because of the time difference. Normally when it's being played, we are asleep and all that. But then still the boys are performing. You wake up the next day, you take your phone. The first thing you see is Joseph Pinto has scored the goal, but then nobody's talking about it, which is not the right way to go. But Otto Addo technical team, please, sometimes you need to consider broadening your scope when it comes to recruitment of players and players who are given the chance to play or giving game minutes in the Black Stars. Moving away from that, let's talk about Patrick Kpozo. Patrick Kpozo. I hope you all have not forgotten about Patrick Kpozo. Now, this player, left back, a good player. When he was at Sheriff Tiraspol, I couldn't forget how he played against Manchester United. This boy was a menace. He played so well against Manchester United. As then, I think we were playing in Europa League or so. But then this player, when he ended up to the Black Stars, he did not impress me at all, because as at then, we are having our own situation with Baba Rahman, Gideon Mensah, and things. Right now, if Gideon Mensah is not in the Black Stars, we don't know who is going to play that left back for us. This is the guy we thought, he's the replacement too, but nah, he has not really impressed me anytime he wears the Black Star jersey. But then there is good news about him. The report we are hearing is that he has extended his contract with Banek Australia. His contract ends in 2026. Good news for the player. Definitely Banek Australia believe in him. They have seen enough to extend his contract. And I hope his performance reflects and also allows the coaches or to add the technical team to watch what it's about. They can see him play, and then he can end up fall out to the Blasters, because I believe everyone deserves a second chance at life. So guys, that is the update concerning Patrick Kpozo. Also, FIFA ranking, Ghana 70th in the world, 14th in Africa. The least said the better. That is what is happening. Everything is bad. As if it is not enough, Togo rejected us. As I said at the beginning of today's video, Togo don't reject us. Wow. And they had two reasons. And I'm not surprised. You see, before I play Sadiq Adams' video, the Kpozo Stadium, I've seen a lot of videos of it being, watered. The pitches are being watered. There's major renovations to the stadium and things. Yesterday I said that don't be surprised if Ghana versus Sudan is being played here in Ghana, because there's a theory that the GFA don't want the game to be played in Kumasi because of the coaches who are coaching Sudan. They are all Ghanaians and they have a very strong fan base in Kumasi. But that aside too, Togo has also rejected us. So guys, check out what Sadiq Adam had to say about Togo rejected Ghana to play their games in Lomé. Let's watch the video together.
This rejection is based on two factors, which I will explain in this video. So Togolese are rejecting Ghana's request to play there So they have rejected in principle yet to write to Ghana. One, Togo's main stadium, that's the Kege National Stadium in Lomé, for some past few years, was disqualified by CAF. They did not have the required facilities and logistics to host matches. So they were banned like Ghana. But those days, or when Togo was banned, there were no qualifiers ongoing. They were giving heads up, like Ghana was giving a heads up and we failed to react or we failed to act on it. They were giving heads up and they took a major renovation of the stadium, which you'll be watching very soon, or which you are watching on your screens. So the KK National Stadium has undergone renovation. It looks very good now to the standard required by CAF. That is the only stadium they have for international matches in their country. And of course, Togo's population, and you look at the country and you clearly can see that having one international stadium should be enough for them. And so they don't want to compromise on that. They have only one stadium. And the only one stadium they've had their own issues with the pitch, struggling to maintain it. So this man here is the person in charge of the Togolese stadium. And he talks about the fact that they don't have the capacity to grow the pitches to the level they want. So they are struggling to maintain it so that they always have a constant home venue. So this is one. Their pitch is not a hybrid pitch to allow for two teams to play on the same pitch. And they don't think that, the pitch in Ghana, for Ghana to host our matches there, then they also come and host it. So they are protecting their pitch. You remember that we allowed the church service on the field to be destroyed 15 days or 16 days to an international game. And they understand that the magnitude of a football game on the field will reduce the nature and quality. And it will take them days for the reclamation process to be completed. So they will not, compromise on that and allow Ghana to come. Those who speak Twi, the Omopacha and say Omoankasa krano, Omunai no Mujinaso no, Ejina ye. Omo pitch, they are struggling to maintain the pitch. Nti Omunai no Mujinaso ye. And Omasaya kwa America beka ho. Omo na kasa omo theater. Nti omo ntimi nkofo America meka ho. So they will not give their pitch to Ghana and then also come to play on it. 2 international games omuntimi. That is one. Almost they are struggling. Now, as for them, they will take measures to protect their pitch. So this is one. But the most important point is that I told you 2 factors. The Togolese are saying they play Algeria in the same African Cup of Nations qualifiers. The first leg is in Algeria.
Stade de Kege. Moderne et attrayant, une véritable cure de jouvence après 19 ans de vie. Les travaux de la réhabilitation et la rénovation sont à terme après 20 mois de travaux. Désormais, le stade
to face Algeria on the 10th or 11th. By 4 days' time, that is 15th, they will play the return leg of the Algeria game in Togo.
Les salles VIP, les fumeries et les cabines de presse sont tous bien toilettées.
Aussi, nos vestiaires pour les joueurs, nos internationaux, quand ils reviennent, les problèmes qu'ils posent,
because they play Algeria away when we will be playing Togo, Sudan at home in Togo. But when we leave, they will come back with Algeria for the return leg.
Nous accueillons notre président de la République, et nos députés, nos ministres. C'est après
they will return to Togo to start training on the field for their return leg against Algeria. And even beyond that, CAF mandates, and this is mandatory,
des spectateurs,
for every game,
vous voyez,
international game,
le château d'eau qui est là.
The away team will have to train on the field the day before the game, and the home team will train on the field 2 days before the game.
So guys, that is all I have for you for today. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam, and as usual, Charlie, we go viral.